This week on Council Bluffs News, wash away breast cancer. Home-style laundry and dry cleaners are raising awareness and helping the cause to fight against breast cancer this October. Find out how. And speaking of breast cancer awareness, local organizations come together for a citywide window decorating contest to pink out Council Bluffs. Development update. We sit down with Community Development Director Don Gross as he gives us an update on local projects around the city, including the marketplace. And the voice of the Reavers, Jake Ryan, joins us in studio to speak about all the activities filling Iowa Western's homecoming week. That and more, all on this week's Council Bluffs News. Hello and welcome to this week's Council Bluffs News. I'm Aaron Zach. Breast cancer, 2 words no person wants to hear. It's a scary moment and emotional time. The treatments patients have to endure and the emotional toll it takes on a human body is beyond words. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and across Potawatomi County, community members are stepping up to show their support.
Yes, Monsanto.
The event is informative.
It's just a way to educate women and men throughout the whole nation about how important early detection is for breast cancer.
And every penny raised can make a difference.
Well, I think we're making big progress. I think the research is really helping us.
October 8th, Homestyle Laundry and Dry Cleaning hosts their second annual Wash Away Breast Cancer fundraiser on Woodbury Avenue.
We have raffle baskets, we have duck poles, we have all kinds of ribbons, everything that you can purchase, and all the proceeds go to the Spirit of Courage Foundation for Jenny Edmondson.
According to breastcancer.org, in 2016, there are more than 2.8 million women in the U.S. that have or have had the disease.
It's just, the first initial emotion is break down, fall apart, cry, anger, why me, why not me? And then you just pick yourself up and you go to treatment and you just do what you have to do to get through it.
Although the struggles are real, so are the stories of survival. Finding the disease early, however, is key.
There is a 95% rate of success if there's early detection and treatment with breast cancer, which is a real change from 20 or 30 years ago.
Support groups are also easy to find. Methodist Jenny Edmondson Spirit of Courage Foundation helps patients pay medical bills that keep piling up.
All the money that we raise goes for those patients undergoing cancer treatment, and so that really takes a lot of that stress off of them when they can concentrate on getting better instead of the financial burden.
Battling cancer not only affects the patient, but family and friends as well.
My mom is a breast cancer survivor. When I was in high school, which was 30 plus years ago, she was diagnosed, only given a few years to live, but I still have her today.
And events like this continue the progress towards awareness and a cure for breast cancer.
The treatment is improved. The drugs have improved. The anti-nausea medicines have improved. We're making big strides.
About 1 in 8 U.S. women will develop breast cancer over the course of their lifetime. And although it's more common in women, men can also develop breast cancer. Nearly 1 in 1,000 are diagnosed each year. To learn more and schedule a screening, go to Methodist Jenny Ed's website, bestcare.org. Sunday, October 9th, the Hitchcock Nature Center hosts its latest event in the Kinder Nature series, Signs of Fall. Kids are able to read books, make cool hand artwork, go hiking on the trails, and learn how the wildlife get prepared for the crisp autumn weather.
Today we were gathering with 3 to 5-year-olds and an adult with them to learn all about fall with some hands-on activities and playing in the leaves, and then we went out on a nature hike to get to see it up close and personal.
Each program the Nature Center hosts will introduce kids to a new and unique theme, including stories, crafts, and outdoor exploration. To learn more about the Nature Center and find out when the next Kinder Nature series will take place, go to potcoconservation.com. More events involving breast cancer awareness. Community members come together for a citywide pink out that has businesses showing support and Mayor Matt Walsh making a proclamation. IWTV student Daniel Ziegler has the story.
Council Bluffs goes pink for support.
We raise awareness about breast cancer and kind of applaud the Breast Health Center in Council Bluffs, Iowa for all the hard work that they do.
The 6th annual Pink Out Day in Council Bluffs starts with a roar.
This year they went citywide with companies and businesses painting their windows, and then we had a contest on Facebook.
On October 7th, the Pink Out Committee announced the winners of the Windows Painting Contest at 6 o'clock on 100 block, preceded by the mayor's proclamation.
Does hereby proclaim October 7th, 2016 as the 6th Methodist Jenny Edmondson Breast Health Center Pink Out Day in the city of Council Bluffs, Iowa.
Inspirational stories from breast cancer survivors also accompany the event.
There's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing at all to be afraid of with cancer either. You'll get through it, and there's always the other side.
Pink Out worked with the Jenny Edmondson Foundation to make this possible.
I think we had around 2,700 shirts come in this week and last week, and so it's really fun to see that part from the hospital, how many people you can touch by these awesome fundraisers.
They also add a new event this year.
And so we had all of the participants that came out, I think there was close to 100 people, went and formed a human pink ribbon, and Bill White from Earhart Griffin and Associates took the photo, so that was kind of fun.
For your Council Bluffs News, I'm Daniel Ziegler.
Grab your beer mug and get ready for a good time. Oktoberfest is back in the Bluffs. That begins our coverage and news around the Bluffs. Saturday, October 8th, Mount Crescent Ski Resort hosts the 3rd annual Oktoberfest celebration. A variety of adult beverages highlight the event. Resort manager Chris Andrews says he's happy the event has become a fall tradition.
This is our 3rd annual Oktoberfest. First year was a great success. We're just going to keep building on that, and we plan to keep doing this for many years to come.
Keg Creek Brewing provided a number of unique brews, and a polka band also helped with entertainment. For more information about Oktoberfest or about Mount Crescent Ski Resort, go to skicrescent.com. What's better on a cool, crisp fall night than a delicious bowl of chili? Arrowhead Park delivers a taste. Arrowhead Park hosts their annual Chili Fest October 8th. The Chili Fest is a great way to raise money for the Potawatomi County Parks. The event is free, but donations are appreciated. All ages are invited to enjoy a great night, great food, and much more.
We invite everybody out to come have a bowl of chili. The kids get a pumpkin. They can paint it or marker it and then go for a hayrack ride. And it's a great way to support your community and to see the park and all that we have to offer.
This event has lots of activities for the family to enjoy, from pumpkin painting to hayrack rides. To learn more about Arrowhead Park and upcoming events, you can head to their website at potcoconservation.com. The RNG Gallery is hosting an art exhibit called Blood Gets Trapped Below the Skin's Surface, a very unique way for an up-and-coming artist to express her style. An exhibition of artwork by a local artist, Swan Fawn, is held October 8th in the RNG Gallery. While Swan is still just starting out in her career, she knows this is just a starting point.
This series started about a year and a half ago. It started out as a series of photographs because I started noticing a lot of bruises on my skin, not understanding why that is. I just became fascinated with all of the different colors that was happening on the surface.
Based on this fascination, a new type of artwork is introduced. Each day she photographs her bruises, documents them, noting color and pattern changes. She even collaborated with her own hair to push creative limits. By doing this, she uses her identity to focus on her art. If you'd like to see Swan's artwork, her exhibits will be on display in the RNG Gallery from October 8th until November 5th. Still to come on Council Bluffs News, Development Update. We sit down with Community Development Director Don Gross to get the latest on projects around the city. Plus, pursuing paranormal the scientific way. IWTV student Bowen Peterson takes us on a paranormal experience that's sure to get you ready for Halloween. But coming up next, the voice of the Reavers, Jake Ryan, joins us in studio to give us the rundown of all the activities for homecoming week at Iowa Western. Stay tuned.
Schedule your campus visit today. Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
Why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Having trouble finding Connor's middle school? Would you like directions?
No, why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with him over homework.
Home walk restaurant. Need a review?
No, I need help. He's very smart, but his mind wanders. He's disorganized.
I think I understand.
Oh, good.
French fries. Finding best potatoes.
No!
Russet. Fingerling. Yukon Gold.
Why don't you understand me?
Sorry, I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
For the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues, this is what life can feel like. Explore understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues, designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
My life is full of statistics. Thing is, I could have dropped out of school and become one myself, but I didn't, because I had people that believed in me. Here's another statistic. 7,000 students drop out every school day. That's 1 every 26 seconds. It's time that students know that we believe in them.
Inspire a student and share your message of support at boostup.org.
Hello, welcome back to Council Bluffs News. I'm Aaron Zach. Joining me in studio today is Jake Ryan. He is the voice of the Iowa Western Reaver Athletics. Jake, thanks for joining me today.
Happy to be here, Aaron.
So today's subject is going to be about homecoming for Iowa Western. But before we get into that, I want to know a little bit about you. But in addition to being the play-by-play radio announcer for all of Reaver Athletics, you do a lot of other things for this college. For someone who don't know, what is your role at Iowa Western?
I don't know, Aaron. There's a lot of different roles. I'm kind of the spearhead for obviously all the announcing that goes on at the games, the public address. If there's play-by-play, it's either myself or somebody that we get to do it, whether it's a student or whether it's a former student that comes in to do it. And then also, if you factor in everything else, the promotion, the marketing, the PR, everything athletics kind of comes through us. If somebody from another radio station is coming to do a broadcast, they contact me, let me know so I can make sure there's a spot for them. Down at the football games on Saturday, we set up the tailgate area. I mean, myself, Jeff Snow, Ron Gann, who is the band director. Jeff Snow, of course, is the cheer coach. And then a couple folks in the community with Matt Johnson from Barley's and Brandon Juan from Glory Days. I mean, there's a lot of things that go into it. And there's a lot of help that we get with student workers, et cetera. But there's a lot of different hats here, so it's a wonder I'm not bald yet.
Well, you look pretty good for your age.
Yes, I fluffed my hair special for today's show.
Well, I greatly appreciate that. Going back to homecoming now for Iowa Western is coming up, and there are a slate of events going on.
Yep.
So what can students expect?
Students can expect a full weekend or a full week of events. It starts on Monday with Jazz at the Yard. There's a couple other things that go on during the day, but Jazz at the Yard is the Iowa Western Band's jazz ensemble. And we have worked with head coach Mark Redden from the River baseball team, so we're going to do that at Doc Ross Field, jazz at the ball yard, sort of, so to speak. So that'll start things off on Monday. There's a comedian/magician on Tuesday. Ben Seidman will be on campus. He'll be able to entertain and fool people, so that'll be on Tuesday. Wednesday, of course, there's the lip sync contest, which is always an epic battle of talent. You wouldn't believe the talent that some of the Iowa Western students have, but the lip sync battle is on Wednesday, and then, of course, the big parade on the 100 block on Broadway in downtown Council Bluffs is on Thursday. Friday will be volleyball will start. Then we'll also have our Reaver Hall of Fame banquet. There's also midnight pancakes for the students. I mean, there's a lot going on Friday. And then Saturday is even more because we start off with the color run. It'll be our first annual or inaugural color run for the women's basketball team is putting it on. So that'll be here on campus at early in the morning, and then that'll be followed by the women's soccer alumni games, the men's soccer alumni games, and then the football game against Garden City at 1 o'clock out at Titan Stadium. So a lot going on.
Is there a place where people can go to find out more information about the upcoming events?
You can always follow on Twitter. We have all the events on Twitter. We'll retweet everybody else's account, but at GoReavers is my primary responsibility. You can also log on to iwcc.edu, and there's a full list there, or follow on Facebook as well.
All right, Jake, thank you so much for coming on today. I really appreciate it.
Happy to be here, Aaron. We'll be right next to each other in our offices a little bit later.
Sounds great. Council Bluffs News will be right back after this. Stay tuned.
NFC, AFC, offensive linemen, defensive tackles, quarterbacks, and cornerbacks are all living united to ensure the academic success of millions of kids in our communities all the way to graduation day. But that won't happen without you. So take the pledge at unitedway.org. Make a difference in the life of a child. Suit up like your favorite NFL players and become a volunteer reader, tutor, or mentor with United Way.
And then from this angle, it all makes a star.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore.
Show up
and frustration, a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy, and giving up impossible.
And then we're going to turn the lights and everybody look up.
I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought.
Finally won. What's your reaction? Yeah! Yeah, exactly.
And unconventional methods
okay, what else?
common.
This is their world.
There's nothing.
And then they die. Go ahead, go, go, go.
I'm a teacher. I make more.
The projects going on in Metro Crossings and Marketplace have been a long time coming. From the new buildings going up by Dick's Sporting Goods to the grand opening of Boot Barn, VF Mall Outlet, and Party City. Community Development Director Don Gross gives us the latest in this week's development update.
I'm Don Gross, Community Development Director for the City of Council Bluffs. They get a lot of questions on that construction in front of Dick's Sporting Goods. That's a 10,000 square foot commercial strip center with 4 bays. Based upon what I know, I think there's 2 small restaurants. One's a taco-orientated restaurant. One is a sandwich-orientated restaurant. An office for a local utility, and another one we don't know. In that general area, we've also taken a lot of calls, and we've had discussions over the last 6 months to a year on about a 15-acre parcels east of or behind Sam's Club and south of Sam's Club. There's lot 10. That's about a 10-acre parcel also. Both retail orientated. They're between the center, so it makes sense for them to be developed out. You know, we've got a lot of infrastructure issues there. We've got to expand the roadway, and we've got to figure all those things out. The marketplace, I do see that VF Outlet is opening soon, or is open. Boot Barn, I know, is open because I was in there. And Party City should be opening soon if they haven't already. Kind of on the inline stores. I know in talking with developers, they're working on a small office on the 24th Street side, south there's an existing dentist there. And they're working at pre-leasing a multi-tenant building right in the middle. So, and I think the more activity they have, the better it will get.
Just in time for the spooky Halloween holiday, skeptics and believers come together in Council Bluffs at the center to listen and discuss pursuing the paranormal the scientific way. Angie Oler, co-founder of August Night Paranormal, wants people to know there is science behind ghost hunting, and their group has plenty of experience.
Usually about spring, we'll start getting phone calls from doctors' offices. We've done museums, private residences, businesses. Maybe a couple of months. It's kind of hard because we all have day jobs, so getting everyone's schedule, but usually a couple times a month.
Everyone attending has a chance to look at and listen to evidence provided by August Night Paranormal. So whether you're a skeptic or a believer, it's up to you to decide for yourself. For the Council Bluffs News, I'm Bowen Peterson.
Who's ready to head back to the Old West? The Union Pacific Railroad Museum offers a chance to explore the museum while enjoying a fun night out with the whole family. It's all part of a promoted family night out. Attendees can also try their hand at spinning a wheel for great prizes. And a special superhero makes an appearance for the little ones.
Well, I have heard that Spider-Man will be here tonight, so that should be pretty darn exciting for little kids to see. In addition to the fact we have a really interactive, fun museum, and then the passport activities for them, activities suitable for all ages.
Family nights at the museum are held the first Friday of every month. The museum also features a unique arts and learning opportunity that's fun for everyone. The next family night out will be held on November 4th with the theme, Can You Dig It? Dirt Night at the Museum. Still to come on Council Bluffs News, there are plenty of furry friends looking for a good home. We'll meet them in our Pets of the Week. And a look at our events calendar to wrap up the show.
At Council Plus Savings Bank, you still get personalized customer service.
We have identity-safe checking with LifeLock, identity theft protection.
You get personal mortgage lending to fit your needs now and in the future.
You get business banking with the latest technology, because saving you time saves you money.
At Council of Savings Bank, you get people who answer when you call and local employees who are actively involved in our community. Council of Savings Bank, hometown banking the way it used to be.
Hey, I'm Anderson Cooper. As a parent, you want to make sure that your child knows how to deal with bullying when they see it happening. And chances are they want to help, but they don't really know how. I'll teach them that the best thing to do is calmly walk away, find a teacher or other adult, and speak up. And do your part. Be that adult they can talk to and trust will listen. Join me to help stop bullying. Go to stopbullying.gov to find out more.
Hello, I'm Terry Getchmills, and welcome into Pets of the Week. I have Axel. His file number is 21884, and he's a 9-month-old Min Pin mix. He's a great little dog. He'd be great in with a fenced yard. Smaller kids, 5 and older, would be great. And he's just a real friendly little guy. He's very active and he's great on a leash. Again, this is Axel, 21884. This little girl is Happy. No, really, we gave her the name Happy because she's such a happy little dog. Her tail's always going. Happy's file number is 21814. She'd be great with older children because she's very scared and timid. She would love to have a fenced yard, go on long walks, and a warm, comfy bed. Again, this is Happy, 21814. This is Dapper Dan, and his file number is 17511. He's a great cat. He is a neutered male. He was brought in as a stray when he was just a kitten. He's one of our longest clients here at Midlands Humane Society, and he's got a coat of velvet. He's just a wonderful cat. So laid back. Again, this is Dapper Dan 17511. This little sweetie is Snowflake. Her file number is 21577 and she's 4 months old. She's a great little kitten who loves other cats and kittens, and she just likes to hang out and relax. And we'd also like to remind you that our 8th annual Canines and Costumes is coming up on Sunday, October 23rd at Bayless Park from 1 to 3. Get your little furry goblin all dressed up, come out for the costume parade, prizes, DJ, raffle. And if you're interested in any of the pets that you've seen on today, please come down to Midlands Humane Society, located at 1020 Railroad Avenue in Council Bluffs.
Time now to take a look at our weekly events calendar. Who's ready to go back in time to the 50s and 60s? The center is hosting a sock hop Friday, October 14th at 7 p.m. This event is featuring Omaha's own Grease Band. There will also be a costume and dance contest, so get your groove ready to go. This will be a BYOB and tickets are $10 per person in advance and $12 at the door. For more information, call the center's front desk at 712-323-5995. The Capitol Steps, What to Expect When Electing, is coming to the campus of Iowa Western Thursday, October 20th from 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Capitol Steps began over 30 years ago when a group of D.C. Senate staffers set out to mock the people and places who employed them. Although not all of the members are Capitol staffers, the performers have worked in a total of 18 congressional offices and represented 62 years of collective House and Senate staff experience. Should be plenty of comical references and impersonations for this show. For more information about the event, contact the Arts Center box office at 712-388-7140. Anytime you get a new electronic device, do you ever wonder, what should I do with the old one? Well, your question is about to be answered. Saturday, October 15th from 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m., Iowa Western is hosting Electronic Recycling Event in Dodge Hall. You can bring your old flat screen/plasma TVs, computers, printers, and more. Best part is, you can drop them all off for free. However, there will be a $20 fee if you bring CRT monitors and televisions. For more information about the event, you can call Iowa Western's front desk at 712-325-3434. Thank you for tuning in and watching this week's Council Bluffs News. As always, CBTV is very eager to hear your feedback. If you'd like to send us your questions or comments, email them to cbtv@iwcc.edu, or you can call us at 712-325-3312, or you can find us on social media. We're on Facebook and Twitter. Just search CBTV17. And of course, keep it right here for the latest scores and updates for local sports in your community by tuning in to the Bluff Sports Zone with JJ Davis. For your Council Bluffs News, I'm Aaron Zach.